Hey, what's up? What's going on? It's your girl, Mary Jane. Please like, comment, subscribe to my YouTube channel. It would be greatly appreciated from the bottom of my heart, my peeps, my peoples. I just want to thank everybody that like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. I just want to say thank you very much. So today we're going to be talking about Coon Award of the Week, who the Coon Award goes to. There's so many different coons this week, but we're going to start off with Stacey Dash. She, I believe, used to work for Fox News, and now, she's cooning again. And as usual, somebody paid this woman to come out and speak up against, you know, um, Maxine Waters. It's just a shame. It's just sad, and it's just so disrespectful that this 50-year-old woman doesn't have a sense, doesn't have a brain, doesn't have knowledge, doesn't have wisdom, and she has to know that she's been discriminated against. But I guess since she had three failed marriages with three white men, that they even left her because they don't want to be bothered with her, and she doesn't really prefer a black man. And at this point, I don't think black men prefer her as well. Damon Dash, you need to come get your cousin Stacey Dash because she's embarrassing. She's a buffoon, and it's just so disrespectful who she is. She stands for nothing. She has no fame but Clueless. And since when has anybody thought about Clueless? When has she been in a movie or anything like that? She was in, what's his name, Kanye West video, but we already know Kanye West be cooning. So here we go. Auntie Maxine Waters, she gave a wonderful speech. Her speech starts off like this: they would have me believe I am too black, I am too confrontational, I am too tough, and I am too disrespectful. But now I know I am just a strong woman, says Waters. That was her speech that she gave today, and a lot of other people gave a speech today for Black Girls Rock. And so then Stacey Dash took to Twitter, and this is what she said. Stacey Dash, this is what she says: "This is how you spin a corrupt media buffoon sucking up her late and life 15 minutes. How can Maxine Waters has did so much for the black race, so much for people and politics, changing things. You have not changed anything, Stacey Dash. Only thing that you have done is coon and continue to coon. You coon so much you can't even get another acting job. You can't be on a TV show. You can't be on a commercial. You can't even do podcast hosts. You can't even do infomercials. You can't do anything. And for you to disrespect this legend, this wonderful woman that built up her reputation by fighting for the unjust, for the negative things that's happened to people that don't have, a voice, people that don't have money, people that are impoverished, and to fight in the political world as a black American woman, as a black woman standing among men with knowledge, with wisdom, and the political game, and doing what she was supposed to do to help her race, and never coon once. And you coon every chance you get. Somebody paid you for that tweet, or you just thought you just wanted some attention because you're washed up, because you've been washed. You've been washed a long time ago, and now that people know who you really are, no one's on your side. Even white people want to stay away from you. They don't even want to be bothered with you. It's just so sad. And your husbands, they disappear. They don't want nothing to do with you as well. You're a sick individual with mental illness. To ever think that you can come at Maxine Waters and say something so disrespectful when she's trying to empower women. Only thing you're trying to do is lay on your back and get your next check. But you can't pop out any more babies to get child support. So what are you going to do now? Take to Twitter and try to demean strong, powerful black woman? Too bad you're not powerful. Too bad you're not strong. Too bad you're not a black woman. Too bad you're lost. Too bad you're in a sunken place. Too bad you're miserable, and too bad nobody will hire you and put you on anything ever. You're a disgrace. You're despicable, and it's sad that a woman like you are raising biracial kids, because I know they must have self-hate the same way you have self-hate. It's just sad. It's deplorable. And you're talking about getting rid of Black History Month. You're talking about black people shouldn't have their BET awards. It's just sad. You never even got an award. You don't even know what getting an award is about. That's why you're so quick to throw it under the train And it's just really sad that you're a mother, that you're raising individuals with a horrible mindset that you have. You're raising kids. It's just, you need to go sit on the doctor's couch. You need to get counseling. You need to get help, because, it won't be long before we hear about a 911 call from you saying that you did something to yourself, because you have too much self-hate, too much guilt. Being a bed wench must really hurt now, because now everybody done left you. Everybody done left you high and dry. Damon Dash, go get your cousin. Coon of the week goes to Stacey Dash, trying to demean and disrespect a legend, a political legend. So sad, that has a own TV show and produce so many things, and also help many minorities get mortgage, get loans to buy houses, to get houses, and make the playing field fair for African Americans, for blacks, for minorities. And what have you done, Stacey Dash? I'll wait. Somebody tell me, what have you done? Nothing. So the coon of the week goes to Stacey Dash. And then we have another coon. You know what? I threw my Joyce Foreman grill away. It's in the trash now. And I would never ever buy another George Foreman grill in my life. So anyways, George Foreman, he gets on this podcast and he talks about Colin Kaepernick, saying that he's privileged, talking about Kevin Durant, saying that they're sore losers, saying that they disrespect Donald Trump. Donald Trump has disrespect them. Donald Trump has disrespect minorities in America. Number one. And number two, George Foreman, you know what you're doing, because you even said in this interview that Donald Trump came and helped you out of retirement, put money in your pocket and gave you money and helped you out. So that's why you're out here supporting him. And it's sad, because you're a sports player that's seen racism, especially in boxing, when boxing was rigged, especially when the Olympics was rigged, especially when Hitler took over the Olympics and wouldn't let black people win. And so now that's by the grace of something you got to perform, that you think that, okay, every black can perform, that this equal rights. It's not equal rights. And for you to be in your 60s or your 70s, George Foreman, it's sad that you have not learned anything, that you have no knowledge, you have no wisdom. You're just a pathetic old man that has George Foreman grills out that made millions and millions of dollars, but you have no brain, you have no identity, you don't even know where to stand at. Maybe you was hit in the head too many times. Then George Foreman, you brag about being a war veteran, and they're disrespecting the war veterans and things like that. But you forget about the Tuskegee Airmen, when they put these men out there to die with the worst planes, the worst jets, how they sent them out there, Vietnam War, how they sent them out there to die and blow up in minefields. They would send the blacks out first to get killed and test it out and leave them for dead. You're forgetting about how corrupt the war was. Do you forget that Muhammad Ali refused to go to the Vietnam War because of the racist stuff, because the government did black people so wrong in that time and continued to, that he stood up and he didn't want to go to the war? But yet you as an older man have no knowledge of your history, have no knowledge of self. It's very sad and disappointing. And you know what? I wish you would have kept your mouth closed, but I'm glad you did say something, because now we know you are a nobody with money. And anybody can have money, I guess, but you have to be a coon really to have real big money, and to have, Donald Trump support you and have your back. Because you was like, oh, Donald Trump made me wealthy again. This is what George Foreman said. I was broke, too bankrupt, Foreman says, but Trump put me back. He part of writing those checks so I could be back on the wealthy side. So this is why you're cooning. It's just so sad that some of these people that are black will sell their soul for $1. You can't take that dollar with you when you die. But you know what? You die 1,000 times, because you're a coward, you're weird, and you don't have any understanding of self. So another coon award goes to George Foreman. The next coon award goes to none other than Charles Barkley. We know he's a coon. He's been a coon. He's been cooning on the sports TV show. He's talking about, oh, black shouldn't care about the statue. Who cares this? Who cares that? Build your economic opportunity. Build this, build that, and all this other stuff. And it's just so sad that you're another person that's ignorant and lost, and you're out here spewing this rhetoric because you're getting paid. Now, if you were not getting paid, or George Foreman did not get a handout from the white man to be cooning, your mouth will be closed. You'll be on our side. You'll be trying to help the black people. You'll be trying to support the black people. But you know where your checks come from. Your checks come from the white man. So you're gonna coon and do whatever you can to make sure your checks stay coming, because you have a gambling problem and you need to gamble and you need to go pay for prostitutes. And it's just so sad that you guys can actually get on TV, get on national TV, get on these radio stations, do these interviews and say these things. How do you guys sleep at night? Do you sleep good? Do you sleep under that dirty money? Do you sleep under that dirty cash? Do you wallow over in it? Do you feel like you're so good? Do you feel like you're accepted by white society? Do you think they have your back? Because when they want to, they'll throw you under the bus quicker. And then you know who you're going to try to run back to? The black folks. And we ain't hearing it. Peace. I'm out. Stop cooning.